Ladies and gentlemen, that coronal mass ejection that happened to kick off the end of November was extremely impressive, I gotta say. And it looks like my solar buddy is back. I missed him. See him there? He is cool. Betelgeuse is still dim, now at only 81% of its usual brightness. The Monolith, which was first in Utah, moved to Romania and now apparently is in Pine Mountain at Atascadero. Is that like Leather Tuscadero? And for the last at least 4 years, definitely while I've been your planetary defense commander, my life has kind of been like a game show where I give my all day, all week, all month, and all year, and that I hope it returns back to me. And so now the stakes have been raised, and for my December fundraiser, it does appear my Super Chat is compromised, my PayPal, my Cash App, I think my Venmo might be working, but the only safe thing is the old-fashioned USPS mail. And so I'm going to have to ask you an extra special favor. If you've enjoyed Thor News any of the year, any of the 8 years, if you could send in a contribution, a donation, and you're going to have to mail it in to 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. Wait, 77096. And, this would be for the December 2020 Thor News, the Royal Grand Conjunction of the 21st. I'm going to do everything I can to raise my vibration. My birthday, Christmas, Thor News Year 9, and a Planetary Defense Commander bonus if you thought I'd done a good job all year. And so, yeah, I'll be in a pinch. I'll be depending on you guys to make the extra effort for me. If you can, take care of yourself, your family, your friends first. But I've done my best all year long. And I'd hope to continue doing an excellent job for all you guys. And so, if you think I've done a good job and deserve it, I'm going to be dependent on you for my December miracle. But you guys have never let me down. Hey, look at that. My least favorite subject of 2020, coronavirus and coronavirus daily deaths. We're about to set a record for the most deaths in a single day since it started way back in January. And remember, I have offered excellent advice and guidance on this thing all year, never had to change any of my stances. And yeah, both parties are handling it really shitty, but it is real, and it can do damage to you, your lungs, your brain, your testicles. It's just, you don't want it, man, Anyway. And so Jupiter and Saturn are going to be in Capricorn for about another 15 days. And so me, who's a Sagittarius with a lot of Capricorn, I'm going to be feeling a lot of constriction and a lot of problems. But it's only 2 more weeks of this for me personally, after I've been dealing with it for 3 years. So say a prayer for me if you can. I'll say a prayer for you. We're talking about atmospheric rivers and giving a shout out to the atmospheric defense team, Prayer Warriors, and Asteroid Fight Club. Because, man, what a year weather-wise. You know what I'm saying? Plus, check this out. It's like the major atmospheric river, which just set a all-time rain record in Alaska. If that thing had hit California, it'd have been a problem. I mean, I'm sure it was still a problem in Alaska, but not as much as it had been if it was going to hit L.A. nonstop. And yeah, I believe they mess with the weather, but I think they do it for defensive purposes because there are guys and ladies on the wall who watch out for people. I believe in good guys and good ladies, Doom and gloom is not my thing, although I talk about it, but it's usually in a jokey fashion. Although things are real, and we are heading into the dark, wild, weird winter of the coronavirus, so take it seriously unless you don't want to, and then just, I guess you'll see what happens. I mean, there's danger around, for sure. Life is dangerous. And so we've been watching as all the gas giants are on the same side of the sun. There is no balance in our solar system, and Jupiter and Saturn, the 2 largest planets in our solar system, lining up in just a mere 2.5 weeks. We have been on the lookout for earthquakes and volcanoes at the wazoo. And hey, guess what? Strange Sound says more than 40 volcanoes are erupting right now with 5 major explosions in the last 3 days. And that includes Sakurajima in Japan, which apparently just erupted. And like the report says, we've been having a lot of erupting volcanoes lately. And then on top of that, earthquakes have been erupting or earthquaking as well. We're looking at earthquakes larger than 4.5 magnitude over the last week. And we had a 6.4 in Russia. And we had like a 6.4 in Argentina. And I think we had a big 6 in Indonesia by where that's Papua New Guinea, by where their big volcano erupted. And then we had a pretty big one in Alaska last night, 6.4. And then we got a 5.1 in Nevada. And so it is definitely earthquake season. And we will be on the lookout through the rest of 2020 and 2021. Because like Uranus in Taurus is earthquake season or something like that. Yep. I have felt honored, lucky, grateful, and blessed to be your planetary defense commander over these last few years. Although, what a wild ride, yo. Oh, I can feel the snow weenies being like, hey, tell me about the cold. Tell me about the snow. Okay, here comes the cold air. We'll settle over the southern plains on Thursday with temperatures running 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit below normal. And we're looking for the northeast, possibly this weekend, to get gut punched by a nor'easter. The 18Z Euro still facing and tracking further west in this run. So we're talking like rain, snow, ice, sleet, and winds, possible even thunder snow for the weekend, yo. Because now that hurricane season is over, we switch our focus to winter weather and nor'easters. And Mike T says Pac Northwest needs to get watched out because you guys are probably going to get hit hard this season. I super busted my ass all hurricane season. Just want to remind you. Okay, great. NSFW. GFS really tried to organize this better this run. However, the vertical alignment between the upper level low and the northern feature remain perpendicular. Seeing the trough squeeze out ahead of the wave would mean backside enhancement. Ooh. As the upper level low swings through and draws the energy in. And that little banana pepper out in the Atlantic is like, it's not over. I'm still out here. And I'm like, okay, banana pepper. Nobody's really worried about you, though. But sure, yeah, whatever. I'm trying to get my A game back, you know? Oh, so Capricorn is kind of like me. But Aquarius is like, we are all in this together. So for like 2.5 more weeks, it's going to be very me. And then it's finally like, boom, hey, we're an Earth team. You know, but not like that instantly or whatever. I'm trying to get my A game back. The monthly, will I make it? Will I not make it? What will happen? Will I get a bonus? Aspect of my job always is really fascinating, but there's definitely like a December element because December's very December season, and it's my favorite month of the year. Anywho, I'm pretty cool. Are you cool? Also, what are you wearing? Okay, great. Yeah, look, some places you're going to get rain. Some places you're going to get heavy rain. Some places you're going to get some snow. You might even get ice. Ice, baby. Too cold? Remember how all through 2019, I was like, hey guys, on the Saturn-Pluto conjunction of 2020, January 15th, something crazy is coming. And it's going to hit us, punch us in the mouth. It's going to be a horrible challenge that we all have to deal with together. Then we got hit by a virus. Yeah, that's crazy. Definitely crazy. I remember when I was like, oh yeah, the West Coast is going to look like it's totally on fire. Like volcanoes were lighting it up. That happened too. Bunch of shit, dude. Anyway, crazy year. December also forces us to kind of look back at the year that we all endured together. And remember, we've gone through so much together, it's really hard to process because we are in it. So you have to get past it a little before you can even start to process it. And so much has happened this year. And there you go. We have set a new record for daily deaths from the coronavirus with 2,805. That is the most ever. And I know from my calculations, we could see anywhere from 3,500 to 6,500 people die in the peak of this thing. And Cranky and I were talking, and we definitely both believe that the seeding period on this may be a month instead of 2 weeks. And that was a theory that I've been proposing since February. And, you know, when people say don't trust the media, the virus is real, but yeah, they're not always going to tell you exactly what the deal is. And both sides have sucked, really, totally. And for 8 years of Thor News, I've said, don't trust politics or politicians. But I've told you all year long, this is real. The virus is real. You don't want it. You don't want your mom to get it. You don't want your friends to get it. Yeah, you may survive it, but like 1% of the people die, and it will mess you up. I think I got it last November, and I'm on record and video saying, oh my God, whatever the hell this was, worst flu I ever had, and it really messed me up. Anywho, nobody wants to hear about this, and it's my least favorite thing as your planetary defense commander to talk about, because it's such a trigger thing, even though it is freaking real. I still can't believe our president was like, it'll just disappear. It'll just disappear. It'll just disappear. It'll disappear after the election. And none of that shit was true, man. And people would be like, hey, you're just begging for money. I'm like, no, I'm soliciting contributions, and which politicians do. And the president isn't even running for anything. He's soliciting for contributions. And who knows? So now I'm exploring the idea of running for governor in 2022 or president in 2024. So technically, I'm just soliciting contributions just like any other politician might. But I'm giving you 30 to 90 videos every single month on really important subjects. Plus, there's Santa Ana winds coming to California back again, even in the winter. And I do what I can to save people's lives and put out good information. You know, man. This thing vanished in Romania. And the big YouTube truth channels that have been telling y'all that it was no worse than the flu or a hoax all year, they don't ever seem to have money problems. That's weird. And their mini ice age is yet to manifest after 5 years. They're working to get a winter. For sure. Will we get a big nor'easter this weekend? Who knows, man. I'm watching it, though. I'm tracking it for you guys. Probably, maybe. Some places will get hit by rain. Some places will get hit by snow. Some places will get hit by wind. I want to get hit by kisses. And then meteorologist Johnny Parker is talking about a mid-month severe weather threat. And I want you to realize, you know, me and Cranky Weather Guy from 2015 to now have made weather kind of sexy, and we've done a good job of training the troops. So even if I did disappear off the face of the planet, I've done a good job of training everybody. So has Cranky, and so has everybody in the super cool weather community. Okay, great. We love you. And I guaranteed y'all, it's from 2017 on, that Jupiter and Saturn and all this Capricorn energy was going to be a big deal. And the last 3 years has definitely been a big deal. But I feel like $1 billion, but at this point, I don't have enough money to give my mom the $1,000 to get to use the car that I wanted to get when the election's over, and the election's not even over. Asterisk. Oh, those look like boobs. Check this shit out. And did you know 29 years ago when Saturn was in the same spot, I also gained about 40 or 50 pounds? Life's weird. 2020 is probably going to continue to be crazy to the very end. Will I make it? Will you make it? It's a cliffhanger. Probably, though. Life comes at you, wave after wave after wave. But no joke, man. More fire weather, fire danger for California Thursday, Friday, with some Santa Ana winds. And we've seen bad fire season this year. The worst ever in some spots. But yeah, they're saying a nor'easter to lash the mid-Atlantic and northeast with soaking rain. This week's second powerhouse storm is poised to develop Friday, Saturday, and soak the East Coast. The rain snow line should come closer to the coast with the snowstorm, but still mostly likely a heavy rain event, D.C. to Boston. Popocatépetl was like poof, and Popocatépetl is volcano. But check out this fresh snow blowing and going over the Midwest. Life, it's beautiful and dangerous, but interesting. And so there you go. I'll be watching it, tracking it, and trying to get my A game back. And so if you would like to say thank you, I would greatly appreciate it. Help me keep going up and running. So I got, like I said, snail mail, T. Lewison, 5430 Birdwood Road, 416, Houston, Texas, 77096. I think the Venmo may or may not work. Let me know. And to people who got their letters in, I super duper appreciate y'all. Mikey T, the Texas Angel, JB, Cody and Rose, and everybody in Asteroid Fight Club, and everyone who supported me, and everyone who kept me running, and sent me good thoughts and prayers, and been cool, and kept everything alive. And I love you guys. You guys are great. So stay cool. I'll be talking to you in the near future. It is what I do. And I'm going to be trying to bring you guys my A game all month long. As fundraisers probably running all month. You know, it's my like end of the year fundraiser. Okay, great. I love you guys, and I love my job, so I want to keep doing it. But I want to get better every year, every month. And once the planets get out of Capricorn, man, I think it's going to be a whole lot easier for everybody. Okay, stay cool, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out. God bless everyone. Merry Christmas.